past is judgment. The soul yearns for honor, and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walked before, to lead those who walk after. Shining is the land's less, ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free, believe the lamb's alive, so believe.
The Misadventures of Bongaboi Pangyatoy on twitch.tv/homohomo2093 is brought to you by the Perfect Month Free Company of Girls. The Misadventures is next, live right around the world on twitch.tv/homohomo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam. This is a designated non-spoilers free.
To all must live, die, and know.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. You're tuned in to the misadventures of yours truly, Bongaboi Pangyatoy, the gift that keeps on giving, on twitch.tv/homohomo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam, a designated non-spoiler stream, brought to you by the Perfect Ones Free Company of Pearl. This is the Rising 2020, the commemorative event for Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn. This in its 7th edition, 10th anniversary of the entire game proper, including 1.0. So, in essence, this is the 10th anniversary of Final Fantasy XIV, brought to you by Fine Folks and Square Enix, and producer Naoki Yoshida. In this episode, I shall be doing a playthrough of The Rising 2020 live in the great streets of Fulda, capital of Thanalan, the home of Her Grace the Sultana Nanamo Olnamo, Labashan Nunashan, Wolarito Nanarito, and Pippin Tarupin. The broadcast will be in English. The the dialogue will be in English. This is a non-spoiler stream, and this will be with my narration. I'll be narrating the cutscenes and dialogue. We'll be starting right around here, between the road exchange and the right. We'll start in 20 minutes. Live on twitch.tv/homohomo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam. Now, our next scheduled broadcast will be next Sunday, and it will be Kage Harukawa taking over. She'll be doing a live look-in at the grand opening of her own free company, Kamiro's Estate. Chateau Rojo will be doing a challenge show and raffle giveaway, so it's going to be a very, very casual broadcast, with, of course, fine guests and entertainers right across the whole crystal. So you do not want to miss that. If you like what you see on this broadcast, please be sure to hit the heart button on your Twitch player, the like button on your Facebook, and the subscribe button on YouTube. After the August 30 broadcast, the scene will turn over towards Ishgardian Restoration, as that is nearing. We'll be doing a broadcast, of course, of our first run of the Diadem as Kaori. She begins the Ishgardian Restoration, and new additions to the firmament are going to be placed. Also at the same time, the grind for the Yokai Watch event will also be going on. All of September, Genova 7, led by Georgette Romero, is going to be grinding for the weapons. As always, we'll be starting by getting Jibanyan's weapon, and then grabbing the weapons from Heavensward and Stormblood, and then working our way for the other weapons. and stuff. Most likely will be one character per week. Also on September 24th will be a special playthrough of Kaori doing roulettes and other things because of Long Beach Gives. I'll be giving you on the video on the Twitch channel, also on the YouTube channel, a link to where you can give to my own page, or you can get your own page set up or contribute to the cause itself. The Long Beach Bar Foundation is looking to raise $20,000 as its goal, so that the youth in our area can stop short of crime and they can finally get a second chance to become better individuals, better young people for our community. Because I'm all about the future of our youth and making sure that they become outstanding leaders in these tough times. So I'm gonna go ahead and have yours truly a little bit of a stretch here, and so we get a little dance going. We'll be back in about, well, more so 12 minutes. This is The Rising 2020 on twitch.tv/homohomo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam, a designated non-spoiler stream. We'll be right back. And we are back. The misadventures of yours truly, Bongaboi Pangyatoy, the gift that keeps on giving in the Rising 2020. Twitch.tv/homo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam. A designated non-spoiler stream live from Curl and Ulta, the capital of Thanoland. This is the 7th edition of The Rising, Final Fantasy XIV Velvet One. This is the 10th anniversary of the game, including 1.0. It seems this is a very special edition. Significant because we are going through some tough times in the real world right now. So this is an extra special event. Job and Tia is going to be our focus NPC character. The rewards from this event include a wind-up Ardbird minion, which will go down as minion number 105 for Bongaboi, and a stained glass furnishing Sultana 7. That is an indoor furnishing that can be placed in your house. So be sure to collect those two. And there's doubtless there should be an achievement, special achievement for clearing this event. What will be in store? What is going to be on tap? There's already a few people here. Doubtless there will be some others that will be joining in as well. We are less than 4 minutes away from the start of the Rising 2020. Our next scheduled broadcast will be on Sunday, August 30th, for Yours Is Got Talent, the official grand opening of Chateau Okami Rojo FC's estate. There will be some talent show, some giveaways, and doubtless there's going to be lots of entertainers and whatnot right across Crystal, willing to give everyone a good time. Make sure to follow Okami Rojo's Discord, which should be, well, I don't have the Discord on hand with me, but please be on the lookout on the Twitch player, on the Twitch channel, and also on the YouTube channel for a Discord link to the events that lead up to that special event. There will be some raffle giveaways for furnishings and other handy items, some minions and whatnot, because Okami Rojo FC, the pack that's got your back, truly epitomizes my main principle of being the gift that keeps on giving. In this non-spoiler broadcast, I shall be doing voiceover and narration for dialogues and cutscenes. No cutscenes and dialogues will be skipped. After the playthrough of The Rising and the conclusion of this stream, the other characters will be doing their event. Cutscenes and dialogue, of course, will be skipped to make sure that they get their rewards and complete the quest. It's called Art of Glass. Less than 2 minutes to go for the start of the Rising. And in September, you'll be seeing plenty of Ishgardian restoration livestream content, including some diadem runs, as well as the continuation of the Yokai Watch collaborative hunt, which will be taking place now on Genova. Turgid Lemaire is going to be the next character that will be farming for all of the weapons. That's going to be starting in September. September is around the corner. You don't want to miss that. On twitch.tv/homo2093. That playthrough will be brought to you by the Free Company of Genova. Less than a minute to go before we get started. Hope you guys are all excited. Wherever you are, even if you're not on Crystal or on Curl, whether you're on Primal, you're on Ether, Elemental, Gaia, Mana, Chaos, or Light, the Rising nears. That commemoration of Final Fantasy XIV of Realm Reborn. Remember, A Realm Reborn is now being revamped for patch 5.3 with less main scenario quests, flying in all of ARR, and the Crystal Tower being mandatory heading into patch 5.3 main scenario quests. Alright, it's midnight. So soon, we're gonna get started with this. The Rising 2020 on twitch.tv/homohomo2093 with yours truly, Bongaboi Pangyatoy, the gift that keeps on giving. Gonna wait for the background and everything to load for that quest to get started. People will soon be making a beeline for this. Everybody is gathered around for this. Soon the quest NPC will be showing up. Of course, the theme, the prelude theme, iconic of Final Fantasy series. Here we go.
Hello there. Would I be correct in assuming you come to view my exhibition? You see, I'm an artist by trade, and I chose to be with stained glass. Well, it's not the easiest thing to work with, but it also however considerable effort required. It's taken me a while to reach this point in my career. This is actually my first show. I was wondering, if it's not too much of a bother, I might give you a brief explanation of the subject matter. A very good fellow. Cast your eyes at yonder pane. Just the final days before the fall of doubt. Its inexorable approach foretelling our panic spread like wildfire. Many in their desperation turned from assaulted. Looting and rioting broke out across the world. Both vessels, Royal Majesty and Animal Lunamo, took to the streets with a guard consisting of only 7 subjects. They alone had the courage to stand with their Sultana. There, she addressed the rabble.
Heed me, my beloved citizens. The realm lies upon the brink of the 700 era. And so long as we live, we must not forget our compassion. Now is not the time to take the river, but to proper hand the hand of someone.
She was determined not to let the city, or the flames for risking lives to defend, tear itself apart in their absence. Her words put the people to their senses. Laid down their arms, as they themselves had inflicted on Ulta. Thanks to Her Majesty's impassioned speech, those who returned from the battlefield found their own, much as they had left, a gleaming oh, it seems so long ago. See that place today. The people had entirely forgotten her words that day. The same hands that were once confident of her now grasped greedily at every last coin, even if it means one world man to conquer. At times like these, that we remind ourselves that sacrifices of those who came before us, which is why the Rising Festival is of such profound importance. I draw inspiration from immense deeds all those years ago. To do my work, perhaps those may be the same. Dear me, first of time I've come with emotion. There are, in fact, matters to which I must attend, if I'm not mistaken. When I venture, yes. having my stained glass on display, arranged that a wandering minstrel recital as part of the festivities. I am looking to gather as many spectators as possible, but I fear I'll struggle to cover the necessary ground by myself. Perhaps you can give me a hand.
Leave it to me.
Well, bless you, sir. I plan to hand out these flyers to us to be able to reach twice the number of people in the same span of time. Here you go.
Thank you.
If you'll be so kind as to attendees around the steps of Paul, I'll head to the Sapphire Exchange. Let's be there when you're done.
Okay.
Right, B. Let's head over to the steps of thought.
Vamos!
The steps of thought. Yes. This does sound rather interesting. Very minstrel, my associates have mentioned on occasion, I had no thoughts about these around.
Help you? Here. Stained glass. Depicting the Saturn subclass. I've always been a loyal supporter of hers, and it brings me massive such an opportunity. I shall be sure to attend. Got something you want digging up?
Here.
Ah. I can't say I'm much of an expert when it comes to music and fine art. But it ain't inevitable, Gugby gets a chance to sample the high life. I'd be a fool to miss it. Ah!
done. Much appreciated. But I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem. I was in the process of having inquired with this gentleman when my friend asked me to shoot up. His chance would have it these two chaps are previously acquainted, though they do not appear to be on particularly good terms. But how am I supposed to pay back the amount it's going on?
If you come out the money on the date we originally agreed, there will be so much interest to pay. You've only got yourself to blame.
But Aston, if your interest rates weren't so high, perhaps you'd been able to pay it back by now. I'm not saying you should wipe the slate clean, but surely you can come to a compromise.
All I want is to honor our agreement. What's wrong with that? Besides, I've held up my side of the bargain, so why do I have to be the one to compromise? Let's say I give you the benefit of the doubt that you genuinely like the meat of your back. I'll grant you 1 week's extension, but if you still don't have money by then, there'll be consequences.
Only a week? All right, you damn vulture. You'll get your go. Be rid of me for good. Ugh. I'm sad to say that such incidents are part of everyday life. Someone in financial difficulty sees a moneylender as the answer to the most looking voices in the desert. But it's only a mirage, illusion of salvation, leading them into even greater debt. But again, many debtors will borrow money without any intention of paying it back, relying on an endless stream of short-term solutions. I hope those who look upon my art remember the words of Sultana. As you can help, let them to wait for those two chaps you saw arguing just now would benefit from it, I'm sure. You know, Austin wasn't always like that. He used to pick me up when I was doing more times than I can count. We both grew up on the streets of Bulldog, and returned to each other. The only reason I'm even here today, including being lesson not teached things, is because of Austin. This town, a few words and a couple handshakes, and together to a goal. But as the years passed, I've given up such no matter how much coin he made, it was never enough. I wish I'd realized this most alive the personal game, but nothing I say gets the root. It's part of the reason why I took to stained glass art in the first place. I can express my inner thoughts far better than weather. Well, my words at any rate. You must think I'm an awful bore to rope you to help me only to regard you with plenty of stories. But of that, it's high time I return to the exhibition, prepare for the arrival of the mystery. Oh, there you are. I need to say this, but run into a slight problem. And by slight problem, I actually rather catastrophe. So huge fact, I need a moment to compose myself. Although to oppose me further, I really leave your help again. This is most. Alright, not panicking. It's time for decisive action. While we were out distributing flyers, these children were a little overzealous. It seems they were unaware of the look but don't touch button that normally applies these things, and it fell unfortunately. I suggest staging a playlist, it seems. I can do that, Not the first thought that crossed my mind, I must admit. The recital is due to begin any moment now, so the only viable option is to repair the smashed plane as best we can. I think that with a little disappear there, the switch will pause the parts. Fortunately, I don't have any to hand present. Oh, while I run off to fetch some bond ingredient without this one. Can I prepare this? Again. Well, it's time for a little jigsaw puzzle. that's perfect. You guys are Batista, it'll be good as new. Well, certainly survive for the time being, though. All's well that ends well, yes. The children were beside themselves with worry. Now they're as delighted as I am. Try to do that again, okay? Yes, sir! Bye-bye!
Oh,
Oh, just a moment of nostalgia. I knew first an experience that moment of horror that comes when breaking an expensive piece of glass. A few years ago, I was helping Austin with one of his ventures. It's not. I was in desperate need of gil, so he hired me to transport 2 pieces. That was when I dropped a case containing some valuable stained glass, and I'll never forget the awful sound it made. Rather than catch my clumsiness for the money it cost, and his only concern was whether I kept myself money on the charge. So you see, that's why I don't blame the children for their little misadventure. I suppose I'm following Austin's example. Actually, there's one more favor I'd like to ask.
What's that?
You could have asked someone to see my stained glass in my mind of the days when things more important to him than money. Of course, I've tried various approaches in the past, and most of I see him. Were to come from someone else, you might be more inclined to listen. Would you mind having a word with them?
Just leave it to me.
Oh, too kind. Perhaps you could start by handing him this flyer and going with that. Here you go.
Thank you.
This book is in the quicksand, where he carries out much of his business. His clients would be a bit more malleable than the couple, it seems. Anyway, if you could rouse his interest in festivities, we'll leave the rest of it.
I remember you. Ben's assistant, yes? Old baby's yours, either way. I appreciate you looking out for him. That's all the help we can get. Although I must say, you gave something to rouse my attention. I'd rather you kept it brief. Here.
Huh? Yes, I know all about Ben's exhibit, thank you. Maybe I do. This other goes on in all the exhibitors. So why did he send you to advertise it?
Well, you see, it's
He wants to remind you of the good old days.
I might have guessed it would be something
Is that? Well, it's changed since then. But he's still the same daft side he's always been. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, mind you. It's a sentimental side that allows him to create such evocative works of art. But I always thought that if you tried to make a living out of it, he was very essence of what makes his speech special in the first place. Rather than expressing himself, he'd have to pander to the taste of wealthy, with clients to turn a profit. That's why I wanted to earn enough for the both of us, so he'd be free to pursue his dreams. But while he doesn't need me to pay for his bed and board anymore, I'm still around to help him through some hard times. And just to make it perfectly clear, it's not that I don't want to attend the exhibition, I decided not to go, because people would think that Ben is associated with money-led IP, it would ruin his good reputation. But if he insists that I go, perhaps I can make an appearance without drawing too much attention. eh? Whatever the outcome, I'm very grateful for all you've done. I'm sure you can here. I've saved it perfect proper to do the event. Hmm. Citizens of Ulda, by my words be transported to the days before the calamity, the time when all hope seemed lost. As the lesser moon hung low in the sky, a wave of terror washed over this fair city, turning neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother. There, in the midst of the chaos, she stood defiantly. So our tale begins. Hearken now, the Sultana's second. Astonishing! I could see the events of that fateful day in my mind's eye as vividly as I see you now. Such a profoundly moving performance would truly have touched the hearts of everyone in attendance. Austin, you came after all. Not as you may be, trouble you not. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but to offer him the hand of succor. A message to all Bulda, I'm sure. Also one meant specifically for me. I have to admit, the Sultana made a good point. You're still planned to this day. Maybe it's time I thought about earning an honest living. I knew you'd come around sooner or later. Aston, I can take care of myself now. You needn't go to such lengths to support me. I'm glad to hear it, but let's get one thing straight. I didn't become a money lender just to cover your expenses when you carved out a career as an artiste. I just didn't want you to compromise your ideas and quality of work for the sake of keeping a roof over your head. Now you can concentrate on doing what you do best, bringing joy to people through your art. As to me, I should find a better use for my skills. Perhaps I can go back to being an art dealer. That way, you can create whatever works you please while I seek out potential buyers. It certainly means making commission pieces for some potential. You're suggesting we go into business together? Yes, if you have any objections to it, very recently. Of course not, and I know just where to start. There's more pain between the Savannah, 7 trusty followers. As the streets of Boulder, lined with stained glass, depicting its illustrious history, the sparkling jewel of the desert will shine brighter than ever. This is more than I could have dreamed of. Of course, none of this would have been possible without your kindness, Bongaboi. You probably hear a few words praised quite often in your line of work, but I sincerely mean it. Thank you for all you've done. Oh, and there was one other thing I meant to tell you. The Wandering Minstrel was wondering if he could have a word with you. In fact, he has a present of sorts to give you. Should be somewhere nearby. Best of luck finding him. Come, as I knew you would. Jabantia speaks very highly of not only your skill and research of class, but of your loyalty and compassion. Your virtues are many and varied indeed. Were not for your contribution, the festival would not have been without its centerpiece. My accompaniment of song was not but a garnish, a fine dish that was happy to cleanse your eyes with God. Perhaps you will allow me to express my gratitude with another piece I have composed. Greetings, Warrior of Light. You needn't be alarmed. Ha! This is the world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? By the fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is an honor to be reunited with you in this world between worlds. I have been following your adventures with great interest. Your troubles have taken you to lands far and wide. You've encountered people of all walks of life, each with their own ideals, hopes, and dreams. Time flows onward, never-ending spiral, because history is guided by mortal hands. Though our existence be brief, our deeds echo for eternity. 7 years have passed since the lesser moon descended. 7 years since mankind rose from the ashes. It was a spectacle none shall ever forget. They lived to tell the tale as cause for both celebration and reflection. We cast our minds back. It is not sorrow that fills our hearts, but joy. For we have been afforded a second chance, that we may learn from the lessons of the past. We set forth towards new horizons. Those with a thirst for adventure will lead the way. Though there may be hardships and strife on the road ahead, there is no obstacle that we cannot overcome. We believe in ourselves and each other. Countless kindred spirits share our journey. We should mutual respect and understanding that we may create a better world. Future is what we make it, by our words and deeds. We will forever be at your side, brave adventurer. You have our undying gratitude, now and always.
Thank you.
The time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Ever will be watching over you and your deeds. Guide the realm into peace and happiness. Warrior of Light. See you.
Bye-bye.
Hello, you returned. Pray tell, are you left with pleasant memories, even though they may be?
Yes.
As well, for such visions are wont to fade all too quickly. As morning dew in the light of the rising sun. If another my verses, a suitable gift, here we part. The wake of calamity like descends once more to ruin the world reborn, racing for fires of war. Near the eyes of heaven, deception crumbles to dust. Those divided by malice, united by bonds of trust. On fields of Washington crimson, Rendell raged far and wide. In the name of liberty, the courageous will turn the tide. Unto distant realms, on red radiance and unrelenting, strides forth the harbinger of night, iron will unbending. Oh! For the sake of their loved ones, those who teach them but those who remain behind, the rules of life, protect us and the protected, provide us and the provided for, principles which every nation is built. It is the duty of those who rule to ensure that these elements in balance, they must face great peril. The walls of the Sultana ring as true in the here now as they did on that fateful day. May each of us take them to heart, face the new dawn as
I got it.
you have unlocked the Jigsaw Puzzle minigame. Open the toy chest and 8 in room to try this activity. Magnificent 7.
Shining innocent like the church
I'm gonna have to find a place to put this. And that's the Rising 2020. With yours truly, Bongaboi Pangyatoy, the gift that keeps on giving. On twitch.tv/homohomo293, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam. A designated non-spoiler stream. Our next broadcast will be on August 30th, in which Karu takes over. The grand opening of Chateau Rojo. Talent show. Some raffle items to be given away. If you like what you see in this broadcast, please be sure to hit the heart button on your Twitch player, the subscribe button on YouTube, the like button on Facebook. On behalf of everyone at the Perfect Fun's free company of Curl, the Curl World, the Crystal Data Center, and everyone across Final Fantasy XIV, stay safe, stay healthy, practice oral hygiene, wash your hands, don't get sick, must go outside, wear a face covering. Together we will win. May you ever walk in light and darkness of the crystal. Bye for now. Good night and good morning.